Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for XRP link and ADA price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We're gonna start with XRP here for Ripple on the daily, where we are still looking at our impulse 1, 2, 3, 4 and a wave 5 finished here as a wave 1. We have an A, B and a C here unfolding, or W, X and a wave Y. Two possibilities where you might also end into possibilities as well. For the wave C, in case of an A, B, and a C here, you are looking, of course, after 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, one more leg towards the downside, which it should be, of course, an impulse here, finishing also another impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 in a wave C, preferably to take the low there within this wick. Coming back, of course, to the same area for a wave 2. Another possibility, which is a WX and a Y. Well, the wave Y is, of course, the same move here that we are looking there. So potentially it should be finished. Otherwise, yeah, we are much more higher possibility in the wave C there, because the wave Y is still looking corrective here, and we're still looking for one more low. And that means, of course, yeah, very likely we are unfolding here the wave C. Now, also be careful. It can be something different. It can be as well an A, B, C, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is, yeah, it's hard to say that it might turn into a diagonal, because, of course, for the diagonal, you need higher prices. So very likely here we are turning into an impulse toward the downside, guys. So, yeah, we'll see, of course, on the 1 hour chart here. As you can see, A, B, C correction. Perfect correction finished, and 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 here, followed by an impulse toward the downside. This impulse, well, better to see it, of course, on the 15-minute chart, where you can see a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 here, and you have a 3 waves up and then 3 waves down, and again 3 waves up here. So yeah, it can be, of course, WX and a Y, finish there in 3 waves for each wave, and we start an impulse again toward the downside. 1, 2 here. This is definitely an impulse, and another impulse, and we dive deeper. So yeah, it might start, of course, to unfold something for lower prices very, very soon, I would say, for the wave 5 here. So I would say also preferably that we take, of course, the low, the wick there, which it can be also in confluence. We might get, let me check exactly here, wave 5 over wave 1. So yes, exactly what I want to see. So yeah, our target $0.87 or 0.74 here, that it might exactly take the wick, yeah, at 0.74, the most common target anyway. So a lot of confluence here, very, very precise one, I would say. So very likely to be taken. Yep, so this is regarding XRP. Let's see link for a link as well on the daily. We are looking for this possibility here in a very long structure corrective, that it might be, of course, a wave Y, and you might be looking for higher, or it might be a triangle. So you are in an A, B, C, D, and an E, and then pushing for higher again. Or we have finished here a very complex structure, WXY, X and a Z, by the way. And then you have a kind of like, it can be an ABC there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, leading diagonal. And then wave 2, of course, towards the downside, hitting the perfect fib levels for the wave 2. However, don't forget we retraced already from the 0.786. And that means, of course, if we are still looking for lower, well, that is here, yeah, a question mark. 0.886 will be taken potentially, and then that means the low is going to be taken as well. And if we take the low here, that means, of course, we have of course, invalidated the triangle and also the WX and Y. So we're left only with one possibility, is simply to take the low, and that means, of course, invalidation of triangle here. And for link, that means you're gonna simply take the low there, this low, to unfold a 3 ways down, 3 ways up, very complex, and then, of course, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here, that it might still, of course, unfold toward the downside. And that means, of course, and can be deeper ABC, meaning deeper WX and a Y, also possible, like an ABC. Hopefully that it is not 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, which is very, very deep, guys. 1 to 1, 2.7, but this to be seen later. I would say let's take the low simply here in validation of triangle, because once we take the low, we might see a reaction there. Okay, we might see a reaction. We'll see, of course, because it might be a finished zigzag. So let's watch here the low, and I would say, yeah, finger crossed. More than this, I can't say regarding Link. It looks a little bit weak. Hopefully we don't dive for the $2.7, but I doubt it a little bit. It might, of course, range towards the upside just by simply taking this low, which it has been very, very long time. Yeah, never visited this area. Okay, so this is regarding Link. Let's see ADA. For ADA, we are looking here also at the daily first a little bit. For ADA, we are looking at an impulse, 3 waves up, wave B, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 definitely to be taken here. The low is already taken. Okay, the low is already taken. So check, the wick is taken, check, and we need simply to finish the structure and the timing here, which we are very, very close for it, by the way. How much the time is passing fast, by the way. It has been this one made, I think, more than 2-3 months ago. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and here we are. Of course, we're very, very close for it. So it can be here a potential, by the way. This is a zigzag, can be a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here, and then pushing for higher in case we are in an A, B, and a C, and very likely to be in the ABC because this is an impulse. Therefore, you need to finish an impulse wave C there. Okay, so I'm looking for 5 waves over there. For ADA, if we dive a little bit inside it, well, it's very clear for us that we are very, very corrective in 3 waves here. Wave 4 finished, wave C there. There is no impulse. Forget about the impulse. We're gonna remove this. And yeah, so we have, of course, invalidation of bullish taken, and we dive very deep again. Okay, so target for wave 5 in confluence area is already there for ADA, $0.22 or 22 cents. Yeah, so one more leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You take the low even, preferably, and then very likely to see probably something unfold towards the upside. But don't forget, this upside might be again the wave 4 and a 5. But we're gonna see something towards the upside. We'll see later on, of course, how it's going to unfold. So that was it for XRP, Link, and ADA. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.